So we started with pressure in the last class, right? Yes. So I hope everybody now is aware of the formula of pressure and also the definition of pressure. Okay. We saw what was the formula of pressure. Pressure is equal to force upon area. Okay. And what is the definition? The force exerted perpendicularly on a unit area is called pressure. Okay. So what do we mean by perpendicular force? Perpendicular force means thrust. Okay. So here we saw that students, with the help of this experiment, at position A, when we are trying to insert the pin, the area of contact of the pin with the board is less. Compared to the second picture that you see at position B, the area of contact, okay, of the pin with the board is more. Okay, so here I also gave you a hint to remember. Okay, हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया था लास्ट क्लास में छोटा प्रेशर, ओके, मोटा एरिया, और मोटा एरिया रहेगा तो प्रेशर छोटा रहेगा, राइट? सो here students, in the first case, when we have less area, okay, in contact with the board, the pressure applied by that area will be more. Okay, छोटा area है तो ज्यादा pressure apply करेगा board पे, right? और at position B, area ज्यादा है तो वो कम pressure apply करेगा. This is why we said that pressure is inversely proportional to area. Pressure और area हमेशा एक दूसरे से opposite रहता है. Okay? Then we also discussed about the SI unit of pressure. Okay, what was the SI unit of pressure? Pascal. Okay, I told you the spelling as well. P-A-S-C-A-L. Pascal. Okay, और उसका symbol क्या है? Symbol मतलब हम उसे represent कैसे करते हैं? Capital P and small a. Okay, so I'll quickly repeat what is the definition of pressure: the force exerted perpendicularly on unit area is called pressure. The formula of pressure is force upon area. Okay, we will remember area of contact if is less, then pressure applied by that area is more. If area of contact is more, then pressure applied is less. Therefore, pressure is always inversely proportional to area. Dhruv sir, am I completely audible? Dhruv sir? Students, can one of you reply? Okay, 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 great, great. I could see your replies. Thank you so much. Okay. Then students, we started with examples, okay, where we also saw wheels of an army tank have a white steel belt around them. Okay, now why definitely these wheels are so widespread? So army tanks बहुत ज़्यादा heavy रहते हैं. Okay, also I told you अगर आप साइकिल लेकर डेजर्ट के ऊपर जाओगे, it is going to be very difficult for you to ride the cycle, right? तो आर्मी टैंक्स बहुत हैवी रहते हैं. Okay, अगर आर्मी टैंक्स का वेट हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं करेंगे तो क्या होगा? It will become difficult for us to ride those army tanks, okay, over the desert. So it is important for us to distribute that heavy weight. Okay, इसके लिए हम लोग उसको wide steel belt से cover कर लेते हैं bottom में. Okay, so basically pressure बहुत equivalently distribute हो जाता है over a large area. So it becomes easy for army tanks to do patrolling over desert areas. Okay. Second example that we discussed was we can cut fruit and vegetables with a butter, we can't cut fruits and vegetables with butter knife. Okay. Now we know that the knife that we use in our kitchen is extremely sharp. Okay. और butter knife जो रहता है वो blunt रहता है. Okay. It is not very sharp. तो बटर नाइफ शार्प नहीं है। क्यों शार्प नहीं है? क्योंकि उसका जो एजेस है, ओके, हम लोगों को दिखता है कि उसका जो एजेस है वो थिक एजेस है, ओके, काफी थिन एजेस नहीं है। तो जब हम लोग किचन नाइफ यूज करते हैं उसका एज बहुत थिन है। अगर उसका एज, बाजू का जो सरफेस है वो बहुत थिन है तो कम एरिया वो लेगा। yes, when we want to cut fruits and vegetables it is going to occupy very less area, और लेस एरिया लेने की वजह से, शार्प रहने की वजह से, हम जो किचन नाइफ है उससे फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स बहुत इजीली कट कर सकते हैं। वी कैन नॉट यूज अ बटर नाइफ फॉर कटिंग फ्रूट्स एंड vegetables, okay, because the edges of butter knife are extremely blunt and not sharp, okay. Then we also have example of sewing needle. The tip of the sewing needle is extremely pointed, okay. So एक छोटा सा अगर हमको prick होता है हमारे finger पे तो bleeding होने लगता है, blood आने लगता है, right? Because the tip of the needle is extremely sharp. Now why it needs to be extremely sharp? Because we need to insert that needle in the cloth, okay, into the sewing machine, okay, at a very great speed. So this is why the tip has to be very sharp. तो वो easily जा सकता है क्लॉथ के अंदर और स्यूइंग हमारे लिए easily possible हो जाता है, right? Students, I gave you all one activity in the last class to find out the examples of fluids, okay? क्योंकि हम लोगों ने अब प्रेशर समझ लिया है क्या है, तो अब हमारे आसपास में जो स्टेट ऑफ मैटर है, आई टोल्ड यू वी हैव सॉलिड्स, वी हैव लिक्विड्स, वी हैव गैसेस, ओके, वो कैसे प्रेशर अप्लाई करते हैं वो समझना है, राइट? सो यहाँ पे हमारे पास है फ्लूइड्स, ओके. सो व्हाट आर फ्लूइड्स? आई टोल्ड यू टू फाइंड आउट द एग्जांपल्स. यू ऑल कैन राइट डाउन द आंसर्स व्हाटएवर यू ऑल हैव फाउंड आउट इन द chat box and I can read it later and I'll answer on that, okay. So what are fluids, students? Anything that flows, okay, जो भी substances flow होते हैं उन्हें हम कहते हैं fluids, okay. So can solids flow? Students, can solids flow? You have a lot of solid objects in your surrounding, okay. You have your book, pencil, desk, chair, ऐसे बहुत सारे हमारे आसपास में solid objects है, okay. So if I put them at one place, can they easily flow? Can they themselves flow? No, they will not flow, okay. They will remain where we keep them unless we move them. अगर हम उन्हें move करेंगे तो वो move होते हैं solid objects, okay. But now if I give you a glass full of water and I tell you to pour it on the table, okay. So basically जब आप पानी pour कर रहे हो टेबल के ऊपर तो पानी वहां रुक जाएगा क्या? No, the water is going to flow, okay. वहां जहां उसे रास्ता मिलेगा the water is going to flow, okay. Also we have gases present in our surrounding. Now you keep studying many a times, yes, biology में हमने पढ़ा है. What do we breathe in? We breathe in oxygen, okay. What do we give out? We give out carbon dioxide. So we already know that we continuously breathe, right? So we have gases present in our surrounding, okay, which keep flowing. So we see the gases also flow. So students, whatever liquids we have, whatever gases we have, we call them fluids, okay. So I hope you all are clear and you all can find out a lot of examples in your textbooks, in on internet. If you all Google what are the different types of fluids, okay, that can be any liquid and gas, okay. Now we know that fluids exert pressure, okay, like solids also exert pressure, okay. Why do they exert pressure? Because of the weight of the solid exerts pressure. How do fluids exert pressure? Okay, this is what we have to understand. Let us take one simple example. अभी कुछ दिन पहले ना टेलीविजन पे बहुत news आ रहा था continuously, and the whole of Mumbai and the suburbs, even Gujarat, we all were put into a red alert zone, okay. तो हम लोगों को उन लोगों ने red alert है करके declare कर दिया था क्योंकि एक cyclone आने वाला था basically, okay. The name of the cyclone was Cyclone Nisarga. Okay, if you all ask your parents or if you all have watched television during that period, you would have heard it on news channels के तुम लोग घर में रहना, घर के बाहर मत आना, एक बहुत बड़ा साइक्लोन आने वाला है. So for 3 days in the month of June, in the initial week, they announced this. Okay, so why are we so scared of cyclones? Basically, हम लोग जब ये साइक्लोन्स देखते हैं ना तो साइक्लोन्स बहुत प्रेशर से आता है. सो एक बहुत बड़ा बबल बन जाता है गैस का, डस्ट का। तो ये साइक्लोन बेसिकली इतना प्रेशर से आता है, इतना प्रेशर एक्सर्ट करता है ना कि इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग। I'll continue. Thank you so much for the feedback, students. Yeah. So yes, okay. So I was telling you all about cyclones. Okay, so ये निसर्ग से हम क्यों डरे हुए थे बेसिकली, क्योंकि उसमें इतना प्रेशर रहता है, इतना पावर रहता है दैट एनीथिंग कैन बी अपरूटेड। ओके, पक्के घर टूट सकते हैं, बड़ा बड़ा ट्रीज अपरूट हो सकता है। दिस इज वाई वेन एवर वी हैव दीज काइंड ऑफ नेचुरल कैलामिटीज, नो, जैसे साइक्लोन है, so we would be advised by the government and a lot of senior officials also, you know, who belong to the meteorological department, basically जो department predict करता है cyclone आने वाला है, don't go and stand below the trees के नीचे मत खड़े रहो। okay, क्योंकि अगर tree uproot हो गया तो फिर it is going to become very very dangerous for us, it can prove to be fatal, no, हमारा जान भी जा सकता है। So this is why, students, this is one example where we can see that air exerts a lot of pressure. Okay, so air बहुत सारा pressure exert कर सकता है। ये gases जब, you know, when they come together in the form of a cyclone can exert a lot of pressure. Okay, another very interesting example I'll give you all here is of floods. Okay, now many of you would have witnessed, you know, Mumbai being, you know, accumulated with a lot of water in the last year when the monsoon appeared. Okay, so basically बहुत सारा flooding होता है every year मुंबई में। okay, so हम लोग ये flooding जो देखते हैं that is because of the bad drainage system that we have here in Mumbai, isn't it? But actual floods क्या होते हैं पता है? When the water level in the river rises so much and it keeps flowing and gushing and enters into the nearby villages and enters into the nearby civilizations, okay, जो भी होते हैं। so ये water basically जो है बहुत pressure से आता है। okay, तुम लोगों ने अभी you all are in 8th standard, okay, but when you all were small you all would have heard about a lot of news of floods, you know, areas being flooded with water। so last year तो हुआ ही था, कई places पर हुआ था। okay, so basically floods भी क्यों dangerous है? क्योंकि पानी बहुत pressure से आता है। ओके, सो दिस लिक्विड अप्लाइज प्रेशर और वो बहुत सारा चीजों को अप्रूट कर सकता है। ओके, डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकता है विद दैट प्रेशर दैट इट हैज। ओके, सो हियर दीज आर टू एग्जांपल्स दैट क्लियरली टेल अस दैट फ्लूइड्स actually apply pressure। okay, gases also apply pressure, liquids also apply pressure। Dhruv sir, am I audible to you? Because I think the students are able to hear me। okay, okay, so students, if there is any problem, if I am not audible or my voice cracks in between, just leave the feedback there, okay, in the chat box. Thank you so much. Yes, we had floods in Kerala. Last year, we had floods in Mumbai, Pune, okay. We had floods in Kolhapur, okay. The whole of the city was destroyed completely. Okay, so we've had a lot of such examples where we see that, okay, water applies pressure, okay. We call that natural calamity or disaster as flood। okay, so now here, because we are science students, we are studying science, so whatever we study in science, we do it on basis of experimentation। okay, that means हम लोगों को कुछ भी प्रूव करना रहता है ना, तो हम लोग बहुत सारा एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करते हैं to prove that। so here what did we just see? We saw that fluids exert pressure। okay, so liquids exert pressure, gases exert pressure। तो ये हम लोगों को अब समझना है, हम क्या करेंगे उसके लिए? हम करेंगे एक्सपेरिमेंट। ओके, so let us now take one big container of you can take a big container and we are going to simply, you know, put water in that container। okay, I'll give you another example here। okay, so now when I take this container which is a solid, I go on putting water in it। okay, अब जब मैंने उसमें water fill किया तो ये water कहाँ कहाँ पे pressure apply करेगा? ये water pressure apply करेगा on the walls of the container, sides of the container and the bottom of the container। okay, now this container, okay, जिसको हम ट्रफ ऑफ वाटर भी बोलते हैं। ट्रफ मतलब एक बड़ा बीकर जैसा, यू नो, तुम लोग घर पे ये टब में कर सकते हो, तुम्हारे पास घर में टब्स है, तो वो तुम एक्सपेरिमेंट परफॉर्म कर सकते हो। द टब इज मेड ऑफ सॉलिड। ओके, प्लास्टिक का टब रहेगा, या अगर बीकर ले लिया तो ग्लास का बीकर रहेगा। ग्लास इज अ सॉलिड, प्लास्टिक इज अ सॉलिड। सो व्हेन वी पोर वाटर, दिस वाटर इज गोइंग टू एक्सर्ट प्रेशर। प्रेशर मतलब it is going to apply some force from within। ओके, कहाँ कहाँ पे अप्लाई करेगा? ऑन द वॉल्स ऑफ द कंटेनर एंड द बॉटम ऑफ द कंटेनर. When we keep on filling water, remember the shape of the container will not change, okay, because the container is a solid container. तो shape container का change नहीं होगा. Okay, तो water हम fill करते जाएंगे, eventually what will happen, this water will overflow. Okay, जितना उसमें capacity है, जितना वो container का capacity है water डालने का, उसमें उतना ही water जाएगा, and then the water will overflow. Okay, so we understand from this simple experiment, we are going on to the next experiment also to understand how fluids exactly exert pressure. Okay, let us take the second example of uh, other fluid, okay, gas that we have. Okay, many a times during birthday parties, what is our favorite pastime is to put air in the balloons. Okay, so I give you a balloon, okay, and I tell you to fill air in that balloon. Okay, so when basically you try to fill air in the balloon, okay, you basically blow, okay, air with the help of your mouth or a pump you all have. Okay, so this air is going to enter inside the balloon and inflate the balloon. Balloon को inflate करेगा मतलब उसको फुगाएगा. Okay, तो air is going to spread in all the directions. Okay, air is not going to go in one direction. अरे बाबा मैं balloon का right side में जाऊंगी, left side में नहीं जाऊंगा, तो वो फुगेगा बराबर, पूरा फुगेगा balloon, right? It is not going to happen that on one side the balloon is inflated and on the other side it is not inflated, right? So when we want to inflate the balloon by filling air, okay, with the help of our mouth, it inflates on all the sides. Okay, all the sides the air is going to spread equivalently. Now what we do is we take pin लिया हम लोगों ने. ओके, सो पिन हम लोगों ने बेसिकली बलून के ऊपर एक छोटा सा होल बनाया, एंड आई गिव यू balloon in which I've made one hole with the pin and I tell you to blow. Okay, now when you blow, think and answer. Okay, now the balloon has got one hole, we've made one hole with the pin. Now you try to blow the balloon. Okay, will you be able to blow air in the balloon? Will the balloon inflate? Students, I want you all to answer. Will the balloon inflate? There is a hole. Okay, we have made one small hole in the balloon with the help of a pin. Yes, I got answers from y'all, and y'all tell me that we cannot now inflate the balloon. That means what, students? Even if we try to blow air inside the balloon, the air is going to be leaking out continuously and balloon will not inflate. Okay, so students, you understand from this that when we have got gases, these gases or air also exerts pressure on the wall. Okay, here we have got the inner walls of the balloons. Okay, so here gases and liquids both have a common name. And what is the common name? Fluids. So what do we understand? Fluids, that is liquid, exerts pressure on the wall and bottom of the container. Okay, second example that we saw was of the air. So air also exerts pressure, okay, on the inner side of the balloon. Okay, so that I can call as the wall of the balloon, okay, or wall of the container. So fluids are going to exert pressure on walls also and on the bottom also of the container, and it is going to exert pressure equally in all directions. Okay, so here students, I want you all to take this as important point. You need to remember this for fluids. Okay, so you all can take 2 minutes and you all can write down these 2 points, okay, which we study as pressure exerted by fluids. So after you all have written the definition and the unit of pressure, simply you all can write down pressure exerted by fluids, और ये दो points हम लिख के रखेंगे, and you all are going to highlight walls and you're going to highlight bottom also. Okay, so I'll give you all 2 minutes, complete this, and then we are going to discuss few more experiments. Okay, after you all have completed writing, you all can write down done there in the chat box. Okay. students done? I hope you all have completed. Okay, great. Let us perform one small experiment here, okay? To understand how liquids exert pressure. Okay, so pressure exerted by liquids is also due to the weight of the liquid. Liquid का जितना weight रहेगा उतना ज़्यादा force रहेगा और उतना ज़्यादा pressure रहेगा. For which we are going to understand by taking a plastic bottle. Okay, now in this plastic bottle we are going to pierce 3 holes. हम लोग 3 holes बनाएंगे. So we've taken one plastic bottle. We are going to pierce 3 holes, thick holes. You can do it with the help of a needle as well. Okay. We are going to fill water in this plastic bottle. So now in the first bottle, if you all see, I have got 3 holes. Okay. A, B, C. Okay. Now I go on filling water in this plastic bottle. Okay. So you can see that when water is filled, if the holes are made on the same level, the water also water emerging out also is emerging at the same speed. Okay, it is also emerging out in the similar manner. In this plastic bottle where I've made 3 holes at the same level, at the same height, when I pour water, the water is emerging out similarly. Okay, there is no difference. We can see 3 streams of water coming out of the bottle. Then I take another bottle. Okay, so at any one level, liquid pressure is the same. I take another bottle. Now here, what am I going to do? I am going to make 3 holes, okay, but at different levels, okay. So you all can see those 3 black dots, okay, which are going to represent 3 holes, okay, hole A, B, and C, okay. So here we have got 3 different levels, 3 different heights, if you can see, okay. So A is the highest, then B is in middle, and C is the lowest, okay. So students, now when I fill water, okay, in this plastic bottle, what do I observe? It is very, very important for us to understand. By looking at this experiment, we are going to study the characteristics of pressure, okay, exerted by liquids. So जब हम लोगों ने holes same level पे किया था, the water which was coming out with equal pressure. So we say that liquid pressure is the same. Now, in the second bottle, when we have made 3 holes at different levels, when we put water, what do we observe? We see that the water which is the water that is coming out of the first hole, जो पहले hole से A से पानी बाहर आ रहा है, okay, that is closest to the bottle. फिर B से जो पानी बाहर आ रहा है, जो jet stream बाहर आ रहा है, basically it has gone little away from the bottle, okay. From the hole which is at the bottom, okay, जो last hole है C से जब पानी jet stream बाहर आ रहा है, it is going extremely away from the bottle. Now students, you look at these jet streams and try to think and tell me कौन से level पर पानी ने सबसे ज्यादा force apply किया है दूर जाने के लिए. A में तो वो bottle से सबसे नजदीक है, B में फिर थोड़ा दूर जाता है, okay, और C में और दूर चला जाता है. Okay, this is very similar to the पिचकारी that you all have, okay, in होली. So होली में हम लोग क्या करते हैं, अगर कोई हमारे नजदीक होता है तो हम लोगों को ज्यादा फोर्स लगाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती ना. So we can just put little force और हम लोग बहुत easily पिचकारी से सामने वाले को भिगो सकते हैं. Okay, but कोई अगर हमसे दूर खड़ा है तो हम लोगों को क्या करना पड़ता है, ज्यादा फोर्स अप्लाई करना पड़ता है. सो जब हम लोग ज्यादा फोर्स अप्लाई करते हैं तो पानी क्या जाता है, दूर जाता है, राइट. सो नाउ रिलेट दिस एग्जाम्पल विद द एग्जाम्पल दैट आई गेव यू. ओके, सो एन आंसर ए, बी एंड सी में से कहाँ पे फोर्स ज्यादा अप्लाई किया गया है और पानी दूर गया है. ओके, व्हाट आर योर आंसर्स? Yes, very good, very good. Most of you all have given me the correct answer, C, right? So students, I can say that at point C, the level of the water, that is, the depth is maximum. So what do we understand, students? Here we understand that when the depth increases, हम लोग जितना deep जाते हैं, pressure उतना बढ़ता जाता है, okay? So pressure increases as the depth of the liquid increases. जितना deep होगा, okay, लिक्विड या कोई भी कंटेनर का जितना ज्यादा डेप्थ होगा, जैसे जैसे हम डेप्थ में जाएंगे, towards that depth the pressure goes on increasing, and with this example we understand that. Okay, so what have we understood? At any one level the liquid pressure will remain the same, but pressure will increase as the depth of the liquid increases. Okay, what will happen? Pressure will increase as the depth of the liquid increases. Okay, now again you all are going to take 2 minutes and you all are going to write down the characteristics of pressure exerted by liquid. No need to make any drawing, no need to write down liquid pressure. Just write down 2 important points, because when you all will be revising this chapter, these important points are going to quickly help you understand what all we have studied. Okay, so at any one level liquid pressure remains the same. When will the pressure increase? The pressure will increase when the depth of the liquid increases. Okay, please write that down. Okay, now what all we have studied in today's class? We studied what are fluids. Okay, fluids are liquids and gases. Okay, are you all done writing characteristics of pressure exerted by liquids? Okay, so today we have discussed examples of fluids. Okay, I told you what are the examples of fluids, liquids and gases. Okay, we have seen that pressure is exerted by fluids. How is the pressure exerted? Fluid pressure is exerted on walls and bottom of the container. Okay, and fluids exert pressure equally in all directions. Okay, we've taken examples and we've understood this in detail. So fluids exert pressure equally in all directions. Okay, then how do the fluids exert pressure? Okay, when we talk about liquid pressure, रिमेंबर सॉलिड्स हो या लिक्विड्स हो, वो लोग क्यों प्रेशर अप्लाई करते हैं? बिकॉज ऑफ द वेट. ओके, तो सॉलिड्स भी प्रेशर अप्लाई करते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द वेट, लिक्विड्स भी प्रेशर अप्लाई करते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द वेट. ओके, वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस गैसेस इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास, जो हम लोगों का नया टॉपिक है, एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर. आई वुड नॉट स्टार्ट with atmospheric pressure today. Okay, we are going to do that in the coming class, since I want a continuity in that. Okay, so this is why we will revise liquid pressure. And why do we have liquids putting pressure? Because of their weight. Okay, then what are the characteristics? We'll quickly discuss. First is that, what is the first character? At any level liquid pressure will remain the same. And what is the second one? The pressure will increase with an increase in the depth. Okay, now who can give me the formula of pressure? I want you all to answer. Yes, you all can put your answers in the chat box. Can anybody tell me the formula of pressure? Dhruv sir, would you be able to unmute people? Yes. What is the formula of pressure? Very good. Force upon area. Okay, who is going to tell me what is the unit of pressure, SI unit of pressure? Yeah, you all can write your answers. I'm reading your answers. You all can write that in the chat box. SI unit of pressure. Yes, we can say that it is Newton per meter square, and it is also known as, what is it also known as? Yes, very good. I've been getting answers. Very good. Please keep typing. Newton per meter square, which is also known as Pascal. Very nice. Yes. Symbol of Pascal is, what is the symbol of Pascal? Yes. See, now many of y'all are writing it as PA. Okay. P is capital. So capital P, small a, Pascal. Very good. Very nice. Okay. So students, I had given you all an activity to find out the examples. I hope you all had done that. I told you I'm going to ask you the answers, okay, later. So yes, you all can write down. What are the examples of fluids that you all have found out? Tsunami is a calamity, disaster. Yes. Air, water. Yes. Gas. What else? Mercury, water. Hitesh, very good. Kerosene, very good. Yes, Siddhi says mercury, very good. Petrol, very good, Shreya. Yes, very nice. Okay. So I hope you all are clear with whatever we have done in today's class. I'm not going to give you any homework except to read the textbook. Okay. Now that you all have ample time at home, I want you all to read whatever we have completed. Okay. We have completed up to gas pressure. Okay. One very small part is left and which we are going to definitely do in the coming lectures. Okay. That is examples of forces. Okay. So whatever we've completed with respect to pressure, formula of pressure, gas pressure, liquid pressure, the experiments that we've discussed, I want you all to read that from the textbook. Okay. And I'm going to ask you questions based on this, whatever we've completed up to now in the next class. So I expect you all to be prepared, okay, with whatever we've done. Okay, students, it was nice meeting you all today. I'm going to see you all in the next class in the coming week. Thank you so much. And I hope everything that I've explained is clear and I was clearly audible as well. Okay, take care, students. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.